You began the tweet with this sentence, that you can no longer agree with Keffals' mission to shut down the site because she posted a publicly available photo.
Okay, you know what? I would listen. I already didn't really walk back, but I already was fine biting the bullet that it could certainly imply that it was a degree of doxing. And sure, I guess I can also take the L then. That maybe. Fuck you, man. You're such a deranged simp. You're literally proving my point. You, as a Keffals simp, are a bad faith, lying piece of shit who's doing everything they can to defend your queen. Rules for thee, but not for me.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
I can, yes. You sound a little bit muffled, but I think it'll do for the time being.
I think that's just the phone, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah. Chat, let me know if it sounds okay. I know his audio isn't the best, but just let me know if it sounds level enough, if I need to turn him down or whatnot. Just let me know, chat. So anyway, you were in my chat saying that I am not taking the L with the Keffals drama and that I was crying on Twitter. So what's going on?
Following the Keffals doxing, you accidentally showed her Kiwi Farms thread on stream, right?
Yes.
And then she came on and you talked a little and it got out of hand.
Yes, I apologized to her repeatedly and she wouldn't accept my apology, which is fine. She doesn't have to, but that's what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you have to consider she was probably really emotionally sorry, I forgot the word. She was maybe angry in that situation or really emotionally invested and didn't react very, very well to that. She ended up calling you a right winger, which I don't agree with. But then the reaction you had on Twitter on the following days, I don't think that was necessary. Like you posted, I mainly saw the tweets. I didn't watch you at the time, not that often, but you posted several tweets which were just very bad faith and uninformed.
All right, let me pull up my tweets, and then while I'm doing that, if you don't agree with her calling me right-wing, which I think she called me alt-right, or far-right, by the way.
Yeah, that would be correct.
Which is just a blatant falsehood and a lie.
Okay, yeah, that was wrong. That was wrong of her.
So
what of it?
So Keffals took the L in that respect?
Yes, that was wrong of her, but everything after that was you doing really weird stuff.
Yeah, I mean, she lied about me repeatedly, so I don't know. I'm not sure what your main contention is. Let me just get up the tweets here. Hold on.
Yeah, my contention is your behavior, not her, not hers necessarily.
Okay, which tweet specifically?
Okay, I have picked out, I think, 3. Wanna start with the one where she posted the photo of the mother of Joshua Moon? We can talk about that tweet of yours.
Okay. Well, this wasn't. This was a way after the whole drama as far as the Kiwi Farms thing.
Yeah, I don't have them chronologically. I'm just picking them out randomly.
Okay.
It was the first tweet that came up.
Okay, go ahead. So what's up?
Okay, so you seemed to have assumed that posting the picture of her mother was doxing her, and I don't agree with that because the photo was not new. The photo was from 5 years ago from a news article. The photo was public knowledge, as was the name.
Okay, let's see.
So I don't see the problem here.
I hate Kiwi Farms, but once again, Keffals has ruined any chance, blah, blah, blah. Didn't this... Oh, by posting photos of the family of the man who runs the site. Didn't this just happen to you, Keffals? Didn't you realize this is shitty? I mean... I never, said that this was a dox. I just kind of said it was shitty that she would post that. But I mean, if you have an issue with that, what is the problem here? Why was it necessary to drag the mother in the first place? Lastly, the mom had not even been active on the website since 2016 or something? So yeah, why attack the person's family when you have beef with them?
Wait, so first of all, you said you weren't implying that posting the photo was doxing her. But you kind of did, right? You said to Keffals rhetorically, "Isn't this what just happened to you?" And what happened to her was she was doxxed and then swatted. So yes, you did kind of imply that that was doxing.
Okay, sure. I can bite that bullet then. Yeah. And if it was already public, then yeah, it wouldn't suffice definitionally as doxing. Sure.
All right.
However, posting pictures of people's family, whether it's public or not, because of certain beef you have with them, I think is largely distasteful and unnecessary. So, for example, like there are public photos of my kids on Instagram. If somebody were to take my picture, a picture of my kids, and post it and be like, "This is the daughter of the deranged Hunter Avallone," then like it wouldn't be doxing per se, but it would be like a really shitty thing to do because my daughter's unrelated to all of this.
That's right. In this specific situation, the differences are two here. First, you're not running a hate site, to my knowledge at least. Second of
The
all,
mom wasn't running the hate
daughter,
site. This is what I mean. And
please let me finish.
okay.
Please let me finish. Second of all, your daughter wasn't helping you bankroll the site, which is what the mother of Joshua Moon did. She supported him in growing the site, and she posted hate speech on there herself.
But no, she hasn't she has not used the website. It appeared at least until excuse me. Last time she used the website was what, 2016, correct?
Yes.
So why start going after her now?
What do you mean?
Like what's wait, hold on. The issue that Keffals had was that Kiwi Farms was repeatedly doxing people and organizing hate brigades on trans people. That is a valid thing to be upset about, and I also praised Keffals when Kiwi Farms was taken down. That was a good thing, and I'm glad that happened. But stop. Bringing the mom into it is just distasteful and unnecessary. The mom had not been on the site since 2016, and all of her posts were removed as well.
Yes, do you know why?
Why?
Because the mother ended up losing her job because of the news article from which the photo were on, and left the internet because of that.
Okay. Didn't you want all of her activity on the site gone?
No, the site needed to be gone.
Yes, the site needs to be gone. Sure, we agree on that one. But, like, wouldn't you like her previous hate speech posts to be gone?
Yes, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about whether it's justified to post a photo. And in this specific case, both people in the photo, Joshua Moon and his mother, I forgot her name, sorry. They both were involved with the site. Joshua, like,
originally or at the time of the Keffals versus Kiwi Farms thing?
The mother, I think, ended her involvement in, like, I don't know how long ago it was.
So the mom was no longer involved.
That's irrelevant.
Wait, no, it's not. She's no longer involved, so what's the point of dragging her into this again? She already lost her job for having shit posts on that site, which is a good thing. Yeah, you have repercussions when you're a piece of shit. Cool. But now she's not She's not helping the site. She hasn't used the site since 2016. She doesn't have any posts on the site, and we're just going to post pictures of his family because? Like, that's what I mean, is what's the purpose of this?
The purpose would be to maybe make Joshua Moon uncomfortable so he takes down the site voluntarily.
Could you say that part again? I missed it.
Make Joshua Moon uncomfortable so he takes down the site voluntarily.
Well, I don't think that would really make him that uncomfortable, since you already said it yourself that the pictures were public. So that doesn't really make sense.
Wait, no, it does. Because now more people know the face and name of the mother.
Okay, but like, what? This is what I don't understand. It's like, what is it? No, stop. What is this? Wait, stop. What is this? What is this achieving? Like, the mom was no longer involved in the site. It was shitty that she used to be. She was no longer involved, according to what you just told me. So why are we bringing pictures of her up again?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a funny tweet. Maybe it's morally neutral. What about that?
Maybe it's just a funny tweet? Really?
Yes.
This
Yeah, what about that?
that wait, do you think that like if you had someone who was like um a neo-Nazi, okay?
Hmm.
And maybe for a little while their mom was way too lenient and kind of helped keep her neo-Nazi son's location private. And then after a while, she faced serious repercussions and said, "You know what? I'm no longer involved with this. I can't do this anymore. Goodbye. I'm done with this." And then she leaves, and it's been almost 7 years, or at least 6 years, sorry. And then people start posting the picture of the mom to get back at the neo-Nazi guy. What is this accomplishing?
Wait, so Joshua Moon was still living with his mother, I think. So she is still helping him.
Wait,
Not direct.
how is
not
she
with, not
helping
with,
him if he's living there?
Well, he now has more money to dedicate to the site because he doesn't have to pay rent elsewhere.
Okay, but again, you realize that if it made Joshua Moon uncomfortable, then you're saying that it would be a degree of doxing.
Like maybe a very mild degree, which is not warranted to focus on if we have like a swatting campaign going on with Keffals. It's really weird that you would hyper focus on this specific instance of a public photo. Yeah.
I was on Keffals' side. I condemned the swatting over and over again. Yeah, that stuff is shit.
Okay, but then you went on to focus on what Keffals presumably did wrong for several days afterwards.
Because Keffals seemed to be acting in a way that was pretty hypocritical, yeah.
Let me finish. You couldn't spend that time supporting the Drop Kiwi Farms campaign, but you didn't. You wanted to dunk on Keffals.
Yeah, no, I reject this entirely. Like, I could have been doing other things. Yeah, I also could have been tweeting about world hunger in Africa, but guess what? I wasn't. Like, does that make me a bad person? Like, come on, stop. Stop. If I want to tweet about something that is appears to be hypocritical and is also, seems, at least according to you, really difficult to justify even, we've gone from, well, it wasn't doxing because it's public. Well, maybe it was doxing, but you should have been focused on other things, to, well, she was still helping him because he was living at home, to, well, she wasn't involved anymore. Like, why bother with this shit? Why not just target Joshua Moon, the actual guy that deserves it?
Well, it's not an either or thing, is it? And first of all, it wasn't hypocritical at all. That's what you do. It's not hypocritical
so if you
to
get
say
doxed,
I
you
don't
should
want.
dox the person back?
It's not doxing.
Wait. Okay, let's just say it is for a minute. What if it was like a private photo? If you get doxed, do you think you're justified in doxing the person back?
It wasn't a private photo.
No, hypothetically, if it were,
public.
where do you draw the line here? Because you said this is what you do because Keffals was being doxed. So in a hypothetical world, if that picture was not public and then Keffals posted it, would that be justified in your mind?
No, less so than now.
Okay.
But now it's like completely nothing. The photo was public. It was 5 years on the internet, including the name of the mother, which I think wasn't even contained in the like tweet from Keffals. So it was just a photo. So I don't know what you're on about.
Wait, I don't know what you're on about. One, I never actually said that it was doxing necessarily. Two, just if it's public doesn't actually mean that it couldn't be doxing to a degree. Lastly, my overall point is just the mom has not been active in this for a long time. Why are we suddenly targeting her when we should be focusing our efforts on the actual creep running the fucking site?
We aren't, though.
We are or we aren't?
We are not focusing. Nobody focused on the mother. It was like a one-day thing at most. Everything else was contained, was directed at Joshua Moon, the person himself. Everything else would be silly, of course. And no, your overall message in the tweet itself was, you began the tweet with this sentence, that you can no longer agree with Keffals' mission to shut down the site because she posted a publicly available photo.
I think Kiwi Farms, once again, Keffals has ruined any chance of agreeing with her mission by posting photos of the family of the men. Okay, you know what? I would, listen, I already didn't really walk back, but I already was fine biting the bullet that it could certainly imply that it was a degree of doxing. And sure, I guess I can also take the L then that, yeah, maybe it could have been clearer. Like, yeah, of course I'm in favor of seeing Kiwi Farms get taken down, but it's really hard to side with Keffals specifically when she keeps doing shitty stuff like this.
All right. Want to move on to the next tweet? Okay.
But that's the thing is, I'm not afraid to acknowledge if like my tweet could have been worded better. Just at the end of the day, it seems really silly and kind of pointless to drag the mom into this. I don't know why. Not to mention, Keffals' tweet directly was, "What a cute family. Surely his mother will not lose her job because of his son's heinous actions and have to leave the internet." She's joking about what had already happened. The mom was already off of the internet.
Yes, and what's the harm of that?
What's that?
What's the harm that is being done with this joke?
Wait, I never said there was harm being done. I said stop. I said that it's obvious that Keffals herself had the knowledge that the mom had already faced repercussions for the son's heinous actions and had left the internet. So why drag the mom back into this when that is almost just a distraction? I could almost make the argument that it's actually better for the movement for me to speak out against this dumb shit. So we can actually keep our focus on what really matters, which is Joshua Moon and the guy that actually runs the goddamn site.
Wait, the focus is on Joshua Moon here. He's the only person named in the tweet.
Huh?
But we wanted to move on from this. Like, Joshua Moon is the focus of this tweet and of like...
Right, so then why did she have to bring the mom into it when the mom has not been involved, based on what you told me at least, for quite a long time?
Like, to be honest, I think you should be. I don't think it's that problematic to like make fun of a person for getting fired 5 years after the terrible...
I'm not saying it's a problem to make fun of the person. I'm saying when you drag in other family members of a controversial figure, then it seems pointless, especially when the mother has already lost her job and clearly faced repercussions and, based on what you told me, is no longer involved in the site.
Okay, so one last time and then we can move on. I don't see the harm being done. It's not like she's receiving harassment.
She could get harassment. I mean, like, for example, you realize you could look up, like, Hunter Avallone's speeding ticket or something and probably get my address or my family's address and post that? It's public info, bruh. It's like, when you post it to a large audience, there is an intention there to direct harassment. It doesn't have to be necessarily private. It's just, why drag in the mom when this just seems unrelated at this point?
Because she did terrible things too, and she's literally related.
Mabel says they didn't randomly drag his dad and cousins in it. The mom was helping her murder her son. Mabel, I would need a source on that, please. Let me know where I can find it. And yeah, if you want to talk about like what harm does it do, like I mean, honestly, I think that if anything, it harms the overall perception of the goal to try and get Kiwi Farms taken down. Keffals has this bad problem where she'll have like a really good goal that's really agreeable, like, hey, Kiwi Farms sucks and we should get that site taken down, and then she has a way of just like fucking it up essentially and making it just seem like you don't want to associate with her.
Tweet is not her fucking up. The only negative thing that occurred from this tweet is you deciding this was your time to dunk on her.
So you're at this point, like you almost just sound like you're simping. Like you're mad that I was dunking on Keffals for something. Like, okay,
really?
Cope.
Oh, really?
Cope about
it. That's the argument what you have.
Just cope about it. Let's go to the next thing. Cope. You keep coping.
Okay,
let's
go to the next thing. All right. I need to pull up my monitor. Wait 1 second. Okay. The Twitch ban. This one's gonna go. This one's gonna go a bit quicker, I hope.
Okay.
So, the Twitch ban from Keffals got banned from her Twitch for I think a few days because she displayed slurs on her stream cover or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that was good.
I said what was good?
That she got banned for that.
Didn't I laugh about it?
Well, yes.
Yeah, because you can't just show slurs up on your front fucking thumbnail and expect to just get a free pass because you're trans. Yeah, sorry.
No. It's not because she's trans. It's because the slurs and the harassment were directed at her.
That
You are aware
literally,
of the
this is the
context of these slurs,
stupidest
right?
argument I've ever heard in my fucking life. Who
Why?
cares?
Explain.
So, okay. So if I post a thumbnail on my video and it's me making a sad face with the N-word over and over again, is it wrong when YouTube takes my thumbnail down? Because, well, somebody called me the N-word one time. Give me a break. That's a dumb fuck argument. There was no context given. It was literally just a slur after slur on the thumbnail.
Yes, but who do you think are the people who go explicitly to Keffals' Twitch profile to look at their stream thumbnails? It's the people who already know the context of the situation. There are many different
situations. That was a actual legitimate violation of TOS.
Okay, but we are talking not about harm. We are talking about harm being done, not about rules being violated.
Yeah, I would say that there's certain levels of harm being done by displaying slurs with zero context. Yeah.
There is context. It was about, okay, maybe
the context was not given in the thumbnail. So had you no idea of who Keffals was, then you would be scrolling through and you would just see a thumbnail that had the F slur on it over and over again.
All right, fine. That's fine. Maybe that was harmful. But the harm done by banning her for a few days and then rejecting her appeal was greater.
How is that greater harm?
Well, you shouldn't just ban people randomly, right?
It's not a ban randomly. I think that we should just move off this one because you've acknowledged now that it was a violation of TOS and that it was also harmful. There's nothing else to argue here. If it was a violation of TOS and harmful, Twitch had every right to ban her and reject her appeal. It wasn't listen, if it was a permanent ban, I would be with you, okay? But it wasn't a perma ban. Wasn't it like 7 days? 30 days maybe? Like, yeah, you can't display slurs without context on your stream. Sorry.
So in context, it would be fine.
If she was on stream saying, now, guys, heads up that some of these slurs that are about to be shown have actually been used against me. This is why I'm showing them. And then she was scrolling through messages that said like, hey, Keffals, you're a bleep or whatever. Then yeah, that would probably be much more acceptable because the context was given. In this case, you just have a slur. What's stopping the dude then from going and spray painting the N-word on the side of the building? And then when people get mad at him, he can say, oh, well, one time somebody called me the N-word.
Because in that case, it would be because of bigotry that this person would use the N-word.
How do you know? Maybe it was out of response to their trauma because people have called them that.
But we don't know, right? Like this is silly,
exactly
honestly.
Why you don't know. Context is necessary. Otherwise, the slur is harmful. You're literally proving my point right now. Let's move on, dude. Come on.
No. One last thing. You acknowledge that banning her after that for 30 days or something was also harmful, especially
no, it wasn't.
Since she was already involved in the Drop Kiwi Pumps campaign at the time.
No, she
banning
wasn't.
Her from yes, she was.
Where was she involved? I didn't know she was involved with the Drop Kiwi things at the time. But either way, no, I don't think it was harmful to temporarily ban her after she displayed slurs without context on stream.
Wait, you must understand that if you are involved in a political campaign on Twitch largely and like on Twitter, and then you get banned from those platforms, that weakens the campaign, right?
So is that Twitch's fault or is that Keffals' fault?
No, it shouldn't have happened. I don't care about who's at fault here.
What shouldn't have happened?
The ban. And then the rejection.
So you acknowledge then that it was in fact a violation of TOS and that slurs displayed without context can be harmful. But they shouldn't have banned Keffals because Keffals was also working on doing a lot of good with her platform?
No. They shouldn't have banned Keffals or accepted the appeal because more harm is being done by taking the platform from her she's using to take down the site than from the slurs being displayed.
Okay, so if there's somebody on there, hold on, wait, stop. If somebody is up on their Twitch stream, okay, and every day is spent bringing awareness of victims of sexual assault, and they are doing a lot of good. They are raising money, okay? Then one day, something happens on their stream, or they deliberately post a thumbnail that has the F slur in it over and over again. Are you saying that Twitch should just give a pass to that violation of TOS because they were otherwise doing good with their platform?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, you just don't understand how these platforms work.
No, I understand, but I think it's bad.
Your good actions don't outweigh whether or not you're in violation of TOS in another fucking context.
I understand. What? But wait, Hunter, I'm not trying to convince you that she didn't violate the rule. I don't care about rules. I care about moral good and results.
That's fine.
I don't care about whether rules have been violated. I don't care.
I think there's a moral harm from showing slurs.
Yes, and I think the moral harm of banning her and then rejecting her appeal was greater than that.
Why could they not? Why could this exact same reasoning not be used by like right-wingers when we're talking about Trump? Well, why ban Trump from Twitter? What about all the good he's done for the economy during his presidency?
Well, because he hasn't.
So we just kind of let Twitter make that, or Twitch just make that decision?
Like,
this is so stupid.
Because he hasn't, and because his ability to make the economy go boom isn't dependent on him having a Twitter account.
So wait, her desire to get Kiwi Farms kicked off wasn't actually dependent upon her having a Twitch. Even she had her Twitter still. It wasn't her? I thought her Twitter did brought the most attention to it, right?
I don't know about that actually, but still, one platform less is still harmful.
Yeah, but so okay. Then if she recognizes that she can do good and bad with her platform, don't violate the rules. You're saying like, oh, well, it would have hypothetically led to a more negative outcome. Even if that's true, like, I don't care. The platform has rules.
Why do you not care about outcomes?
Oh, wait, stop. I care about outcomes. But in this context, she displayed slurs without context, which is also harmful. So Twitch banning her for it is completely justifiable. You don't get to say, well, she would have been doing more good had she not had her platform taken away for 30 days to excuse a bad behavior that she already agreed with the TOS that she wouldn't violate.
No, I am not saying that displaying the slurs in this context was the best decision she could have made. We are talking about the decision to ban her and then reject her appeal. This specific situation.
Someone in chat actually made a really good point, and I don't think you even realize how this actually could lead to more harm. What you would have then is celebrities that could arguably just skirt past any TOS violations, so long as, say, they're really wealthy and have used their platform to donate a bunch of money. Now, all of a sudden, we could see TOS being applied based on wealth. That would be a pretty bad outcome, no?
They don't need their Twitter to donate a bunch of money, first of all. And second of all, I'm not advocating for a rule. Wait, I'm not advocating for a general rule change. The rules can stay the same. But in this specific instance, I think the decision by Twitch, I don't know, support was wrong.
Okay, well, you're totally entitled to that opinion, but based on any ounce of like pragmatism, it one, was in line with TOS, 2, it's harmful to show slurs, 3, Keffals should not be given unique exemptions from TOS because she happens to be doing otherwise good with her platform. That's not how this works. You don't get to avoid going to prison because you've otherwise done nothing but donated to charity. You don't. This isn't how something works. Your good actions do not outweigh the consequences of a otherwise bad action.
So you're misrepresenting the argument. I never said she shouldn't have been banned.
I just want to be done. All right. Can we just move on to the last tweet or whatever? Or are we done with this?
No, last one. This one, I'm just gonna read it out. Keffals is a disgusting person, and her followers are some of the most bad faith vitriolic sickos I've ever seen. I've mass botted tons of her followers.
But yes, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, they all have 4 different mental illnesses they pretend is a personality.
Okay.
This tweet is ableist and like really insulting and needlessly.
Yes, it's insulting. Of course, Keffals fans are some of the most vitriolic, deranged people that I've ever dealt with. When Keffals was going against me on Twitter over and over again, the amount of tweets that I was getting calling me like a Nazi fascist and whatever were insane. It got to the point where I could no longer act as Webster's dictionary and tell all of these people how they're using words completely incorrectly. And yeah, I had to use a bot to mass block a bunch of Keffals followers. Yes, they are deranged psychos, and I'm not going to take that back at all.
Your opinion on that matter, but do you really think it was productive to focus your efforts on shitting on Keffals during the Drop Kiwi Farms campaign?
Come on, dude. I could turn this argument right around on you and say, well, was it productive for Keffals to show slurs out of context during the Drop Kiwi Farms campaign?
Yes, the difference here is the slurs was like a one-day thing, while you were during multiple days only tweeting about Keffals. And like the slurs thing was part of the Drop Kiwi Farms campaign.
No, I thought the slurs thing was something about like attacking Destiny. Was it also Kiwi Farms?
It was also Kiwi Farms, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, yeah, Keffals is a bad faith actor. She lies repeatedly. She's lied specifically and deliberately, repeatedly about me. Inevitably, she should stop. Inevitably, she has built a following of other bad faith liars who do nothing but virtue signal about how many people they can wrongly call a Nazi every day. Yeah, that's like mental illness. That's like derangement. Yeah. I don't know why this is so bad. What's the problem here?
You do think Keffals was deliberately lying about you and not has
She was deliberately lying about me, yes. And I have evidence.
Why would she do that?
Because she's a bad faith dipshit who is more interested in slandering people she dislikes rather than arriving to anything truthful.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yep, I will go ahead and pull up when she lied about me directly. Right.
In the content from that.
So here's one where she lies about me after we debated. Is never okay, even if it
Wait,
is accidental.
I need to open your stream first.
Oh, sorry. I'll just send this to you. It's at the 21-minute mark. I can actually share it to you with the timestamp here. Here you go. This is where she lies about me verbally, and then she lies about me on Twitter too. We'll go through both. Negligence on my end, but criticizing your tweets is completely valid.
Yeah, no, I have every right to be mad.
I said that she did too.
I guess your anger is valid, but you did come off super.
Stop. Be quiet. Stop. Wait. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't know you were asking about the clip. What?
It's the first video, the apology video where everything went downstream?
Yes, and then after this, Keffals goes on to lie about me repeatedly. And I document this at the end of my video.
Is this like 1 hour after that?
Yes.
Do you think it's fair to...
Don't do it. Please don't do it. I know what you're going to say, and it's going to be such a bad look. Please. I'm like Jesus Christ. I'm saving you, okay? Don't do it.
What am I going to...
You're going to say she was in a place of being really emotional, Hunter. Can you really fault her for this?
Would that be wrong?
Yes! You don't get to claim, oh, I was in an emotional state, so that's why I publicly lied about somebody repeatedly. No! Fuck you! That is literally weaponizing your mental illness, almost.
Wait, no, it's not about mental illness in this case. It's about her getting swatted and being emotionally... I forgot the word again.
Emotionally compromised.
Yes, something like that.
She said, I had Hunter Avallone on my stream and he called me unhinged and asked if I was okay because I got upset that he doxed me on his stream.
Mm-hmm.
That is not even, that's so incredibly dishonest. What happened was Keffals came on and I apologized repeatedly for the doxing mistake. And I owned up to it and said, you have every right to be mad. I'm mad at myself. This was a fuck up. I've deleted the VOD and I'm going to donate all the AdSense made from this current stream to the Trevor Project because I don't want to seem like I'm profiting off of this drama to begin with. And then she started getting mad at me for no reason, telling me that I was a liar, acting like a soy boy or something when I was doing nothing but trying to apologize. And then I asked if she was okay. And then I told her she was acting unhinged. Yes, because she was. I never said that she was acting unhinged or asked if she was okay because she got upset about the docs. I deliberately and explicitly said, you have every right to be upset about the docs. This is just a bull-faced fucking lie.
And that couldn't have just been a misunderstanding. Why do you have to assume the
Oh,
word
a misunderstanding. It was just a misunderstanding, bro. Ooh, woo. Yeah, guess what? My mistake showing Kiwi Farms was also just a little fuck up, buddy. You know? Ooh, woo.
Fine. That's
Fuck
fine.
you, man. You're such a deranged simp. You're literally proving my point. You, as a Keffals simp, are a bad faith, lying piece of shit who's doing everything they can to defend your queen. Rules for thee, but not for me. And now you're just making every excuse in the book. Maybe it was a miscommunication. She was emotionally compromised. Ooh, woo. Okay, fine. When I said all Keffals fans are mentally ill people, I was just emotionally compromised, okay? I had a bad day. No, McDonald's was late delivering my meal. Okay, I was really sad, so come on, you can't get mad at me.
Wait, you are aware that there's a difference between you getting you getting angry because McDonald's comes late and Keffals getting swatted.
Yes, I recognize the difference. I'm making fun of the logic, though, at the end of the day.
What logic? I don't understand what you're trying to communicate.
You're trying to say because she was emotionally compromised, she was justified in lying about me.
No.
So
That's
then,
not
okay, fine. Re-explain, please.
Okay. It's unproductive to have her flipping out at her. That was wrong. At the same time, you then going on a bandwagon for the next several days or weeks, taking all your Twitter time out to shit on Keffals exclusively, never mentioning or like sometimes mentioning the Drop Kiwi Farms campaign, but mainly using the time to shit on Keffals is also unproductive.
Do you think that Keffals was spending any of her time on Twitter shitting on me? Like, do you think that based on the way in which we seem to be like categorizing harassment, that maybe I was getting harassed on Twitter a little bit?
Her or her followers?
From her followers, after she would make multiple tweets about me.
I don't care about her followers. And no, she spent I haven't seen any of her tweets about her. Maybe there were some, but yes, she spent way less time shitting on you and way more time on the Drop Kiwi Farms campaign.
Do you think that maybe that had something to do with the fact that I was getting dogpiled by tweets made by an account with over 100,000 followers? And I have 22K followers, so yeah, I maybe needed to defend myself more aggressively at times.
No, you didn't need to do that. And no,
so I should have just rolled over and taken it? So I should have just rolled over and dealt with and just taken it?
There is a middle ground between rolling over and taking it, and on the other side, spending your days tweeting about how bad Keffals is.
I didn't spend my days tweeting about how bad Keffals was.
Yes, it was a hyperbole. I'm so sorry, Hunter.
Although I did make plenty of tweets talking about how shitty Keffals is, mostly because she's really shitty. Like, at this point, it's just like, you would have personally preferred if maybe I had tweeted about other stuff. Like, sorry, too bad, I can't help you. Let's watch the last bit of this clip here with the timestamp that I sent you, where Keffals then goes on to deliberately lie about me. I would like to play this for stream really quickly. Is never okay, even if it is accidental and was just purely negligence on my end, but criticizing your tweets is completely valid.
Yeah, no, I have every right to be mad.
I said that you did, too.
I guess your anger is valid, but you did come off super defensive.
Oh, boy.
It was... Shut up.
Oh,
I came off offensive. It seemed super rehearsed, and he was trying to do this fucking gaslighting shit. I know when I see someone who is being intensely manipulative, and that's Hunter.
What was I doing that was manipulative? This is the thing that I don't understand. Is like, how is actually acknowledging the mistake and trying to apologize me being manipulative? Like, that seems like it's so just not right. And
this is the response to me.
Okay, well, there you guys have it. Oh wait, you know what? My bad. This actually wasn't the clip in which she said that I was alt-right or far-right. Yep, that was actually my bad. I should have included that. Shit. I mean, I know I have the clip somewhere on here. That was her just lying about me being manipulative. Hold on. Okay, sorry, my bad. Sorry, stream. Sorry, Mur. I didn't mean to waste your time there. I thought that I included that clip there.
All right.
I can try to pull it up, but yeah, so I mean, even without the tweet, like, she lied about me. Or, excuse me, even without the clip, just looking at the tweet, she lied about me. So, yeah, I don't know why I can't take issue with her.
No, she posted misinformation. It doesn't, you can't know whether it was intentional.
Oh my God, you're not joking. You have to be joking right now. Misinformation would be a lie.
Also, wait, no, it doesn't need to be. It can have the effect of a lie, but we're talking about intentionality here.
Wait a minute, you were all about the outcomes before when we're talking about the slurs and the banning of Keffals. Okay, now all of a sudden the outcome doesn't matter because it may have just been misinformation instead of a lie? Come on, bro. Anything for your queen. Anything for the Queen Keffals. I get it.
Can I talk?
Yeah, please.
All right. Earlier, we were talking about a specific decision Twitch support had to make. Then, of course, we're talking about results. But now, we're talking about whether Keffals is personally a bad person and deliberately trying to slander you. So, yes, now we have to talk about intentionality.
I didn't say, like, she deliberately slandered me. I said she explicitly lied because it was an explicit lie.
Can you explain the difference? Where's the difference between trying to slander?
An explicit lie means that it is a provable, obvious lie. It does not necessarily encompass intentionality. Although I wouldn't put it past her to also intentionally lie about me.
Okay, you know what? If you didn't assume intentionality, that's fine. I'm German. When we say lie, it always includes intentionality. Maybe I just misunderstood.
Okay, fine. Either way, it's just... Let me see here. Now I think I have the clip over here somewhere. Hold on. There.
Yeah.
And that's...
They're doing...
Criticize you because...
Give me a...
What is she saying? Hold on. This is right after she hung up on me, I think. Hold on. Anything?
He's an alt-writer. Everything he does is completely performative.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I have every right to be mad.
Okay, yeah, so she literally called me an alt-writer.
Okay.
So that's not true.
Okay. Yes, we opened this conversation with that
People
fact.
know that's not true. Whether it was intentional or not, she spread lies about me. And so I think that I'm justified in not only disliking her, but also recognizing her for what she is, which is a bad faith scumfuck.
So first of all, for the second thing to be true, we would have to assume intentionality. Second of all, we're not talking. We were never in this conversation talking about your personal opinion on Keffals. We were talking about your actions, your tweets specifically.
Okay, I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. I don't know, and also it doesn't matter what I say because you'll have some kind of mental gymnastics to defend your queen. So why don't you go join her stream and stop bothering me on mine?
All right. I think we've both...
Jesus Christ. Honestly, I think that his original critique with my tweet with the Joshua Moon thing was fair, actually. But moving on from that, it was just fucking pathetic. It wasn't a lie. It was misinformation. Come on, dude. Okay. All right, well, Taz kind of disappeared, so hopefully next time I stream, we can talk, Taz. I'd love to. Other than that, did I miss any more donos? Inueku, thank you for the $5 tip. Do you prefer chicken nuggies, strips, or wings? Pick one. Probably wings. Those are pretty good. Well, thank you to everybody that tuned in today. I've kind of streamed late because I started late and I want to be done now, so. All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate your support. Thank you to everybody that liked the stream. I hope you guys all enjoyed today. And I will see you soon. Probably not tomorrow, I don't think. But I will be live again on Friday. And also maybe Friday evening. So, love you all. See you later.